Today's oracle pull is from the Deep, Dark, and Dangerous Oracle by Stacy DeMarco. We have Hades. Everything has a cycle and a time span. Death is a natural part of life. Plan a legacy. What matters most to you? Knowing this helps you live a better life. Move through change. What ideas have passed their use-by date and can be left behind? There is a myth that many people do not know about the Greek underworld of the god Hades. Hades had two brother gods, Zeus and Poseidon. When their father Kronos divided up the kingdoms of the world so as to not cause a fight, the brothers decided the fairest way was to draw lots for the kingdoms. Hades inherited the underworld by lot, and his brothers Zeus and Poseidon received the sky and sea, respectively. While Zeus was the leader of the three, Hades was neither monstrous, evil, or ugly. Like many dark gods, Hades has a bad reputation simply because of his association with death and darkness. As one of the gods of the underworld, Hades was well respected by Greeks, and they were careful to honor him well. Yet, of course, he was feared. Unlike, say, Ares, Hades was not a particularly nasty god, and even looked for love a little more seriously than his brothers. The story of Persephone is possibly the most famous story featuring Hades, and one that shows that death is just another cyclic part of life. In the oldest form of the myth, Hades falls in love with Demeter's daughter, Persephone, and is a chaste and proper love. Hades goes to Zeus for permission, and Zeus promises Persephone's hand in marriage. Unfortunately, Zeus does not tell the women this and forgets his promise to Hades. Hades waits and waits. One day, while watching his love happily frolicking on a day out with her friends, Hades rises up out of the ground and kidnaps her. He takes her down deep to the dark domain of the underworld and tries to woo her, explaining that she was promised to him. Demeter, goddess of agriculture and a dedicated mother, searches the world for her daughter. She is, of course, no longer to be found on the surface of the earth. In her huge grief, Demeter stops facilitating the growth and production of all food and plants. Everything dies back. There is no food, and the race of man begins to starve. Meanwhile, Hades offers Persephone a red pomegranate. This is the fruit of death, and anyone who eats of this must stay in Hades. By this time, the gods have figured out that Hades has Persephone, and Zeus asks his brother to free her. However, Persephone has partaken of 6 seeds of the fruit, so Hades now has claim to her. In fairness, Demeter negotiates with Hades so that Persephone can live 6 months of the year with Hades and 6 with her. Persephone becomes queen of the underworld in her own right, and then, led by her torch-bearing friend Hecate, rises from this realm to spend time with her mother for the rest of the year. So this is how the seasons were formed. Every 6 months the earth dies back, and Hades claims the winter season and his bride. Then Demeter claims her daughter back for the growing seasons of spring and summer. The underworld is a realm like any other, and one that, although full of mystery, is full of possibilities. Death is the step before rebirth. A fallow field with nothing growing is necessary so that things may be planted and spring forth again. The underworld, like our unconscious, is a place of infinite possibilities.